Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 8th episode of the 2nd season of Saiki Kusuo no Saina, or Disastrous Life of Saiki K. And last episode we finished off with our stranded on a deserted island shenanigans. We got back home and then had to deal with the press and all that, which did include a very strange girl named Monaco, I believe, who just she's interesting to say the least. Had a very weird obsession with Terahashi pooping. I can't say I really understand that really, but to each their own. So that was fun. Okay, let's get into this episode and see what we do today. 3, 2, 1, play. Of course, Hyra wasn't even on the island, so I wonder if he'll get some more screen time to make up for it. I also wonder if the Monaco, the journalist girl, will get more screen time. Because, I don't know, she's amusing. Maybe if she gets enough screen time, she'll eventually convince Terahashi to poop on camera. We could hope, right? Probably not though, because as we confirmed, Terahashi does not actually do that sort of thing, so it's unlikely. But what's the point of living life if we don't have dreams, right? There are supernatural elements of this show, of course, with the psychic powers and stuff, so anything's possible. Of course not. A totally bad news transfer student appears. Isn't that what, that one guy was? Oh, finally, she's... the Gyaru has arrived. It's about time. Got a little bit wet there. Yeah, I mean, you should have told me it was a girl before. I would have got more excited. Yeah, I mean, we've gotten transfer students before, and some of them were troublesome. Just none of them were cute girls, so who cares? Yeah, that's... Oh, you have a problem with the Gyarus? I mean, I like her so far. Yeah, I was about to say, what's the problem? Miko. I can remember that. She will get along well with Chiho, won't she? Huh. Okay. Cool. Of course you don't. Chio Pipi. Nice name. How did you know that? Oh. Give me some room to work, girls. That went by so quickly. What'd you even do? That's pretty bad. Oh, wow. That's harsh. Oh. That's true, but... Gotta crush this poor girl. Poor Chio. She does seem to be pretty legit. Okay, that's cool. Definitely makes things interesting. Let's not go to her for our fortune reading, just to be safe. And of course he makes his move. Oh, damn. He's just not even close. Mara, what'd she want? Okay. I was about to say, yeah, that got serious quickly. Is he still at that, the convenience store getting those cigarettes? Oh, wow, he really did go far. That's still a lot. That's pretty helpful. But wow, he really wanted to get away, didn't he? Is it just for show? Okay, I kind of figured. I'm pretty sure it was just for the feel of it. God damn it. Just take that stuff off. Okay. This very interesting character. That's kind of unavoidable. Is it gonna be Saiki? No. Yeah, that would be him. That's, yeah. Well, yeah, might want to be careful. Escape the oral site. Yeah, what do you do? He's quite dangerous for you. It's probably me. Yes, we need to avoid that. But how? I guess that's one way to do it, just don't go to school. Well, he has reason to be scared now. Yeah, I was about to say, dude, don't have much room to talk. Of course she's popular with the girls. Yeah, don't be silly, that doesn't exist. Yes. Probably. Oh, what's up? That's him. You'd stab yourself on that edge. Mullet aura? Is that really a thing? It's like you cut off the hair and the aura remains. That's interesting. Yes. I don't think he would be that concerned about bullying. He's pretty good dealing with problems like that. Oh god. Yeah, I know what an aura is. I guess he doesn't. Yeah, everything important. It's not the size of the aura that matters, it's how you use it. What is that face, Kaido? He was so expectant. A fiery aura sounds about right for Hyro. But Terahashi constantly has her aura out, doesn't she? So looking forward to that. What else you say for that one? Uh, that's what's his face. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. She has quite an aura. Like, yeah, there we go. That's what a true aura looks like. One so powerful that normal people can see it. Oh wow, that is Terahashi. Yeah, that's unacceptable. That was pretty great. I was looking forward to that and did not disappoint. What would Saiki's aura look like? Oh, really? Let's see. Let's see how this goes. What? Did he, like, disable that? Okay, so it is him affecting it. I guess it overpowers her. The best solution. His aura is so big, it just overshadows everyone else's aura. That's really cool. So it looks like there's no aura at all because the aura is just all around. I mean, isn't that... Oh. Uh... Yeah. Let's drop that. The circumstances of delicate children. Yeah, just let the kid get beat up, I guess. Oh, that's what made the difference. Of course it's him, the only kid we really know. Very stereotypical children bullies, even you have the fat kid. Yeah, should have been a bit more concerned about that. I know, right? Well, that's a problem. But of course, this is a problem we have to deal with, okay. Again. Yeah, it's not acceptable. Quit dodging. Oh, okay. Yeah, kids should deal with this problem, I guess. Yeah, that would be unacceptable. Oh, one punch! Yeah, I could tell. Do we really have to do this? No. You are a kid. What? They can all fight? It's not gonna be much of a secret, is it? Yeah. Thank you for the secret. I'll take that to my grave. Yeah, number 2. Hmm. Wow, they got weapons. Nice helmet. Why not? I mean, they clearly are jerks, but... Wow. Acting like his parent or something. Ah. What's... What's the voice? Is that Saiki's doing? Yeah, I was just about to do that too. A super ultimate move. Determination. Right, of course, that. Of course. Some valuable life lessons there. Yes, he is. Yeah, you really shouldn't do that. Well, that's nice. No, thank you. I'll pass. I don't think he likes bugs, if I remember correctly. Uh, Another time leap challenge. Some more time travel? You always want ramen, dude. Probably should, but... I'm not sure I want a pool episode with just guys. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah, deja vu here. Yeah, we repeated for some reason. Is it the crows doing? Round 3. Yes, it clearly is. How do we get past it, though? Yes. Yeah, that'll solve the problem. That poor guy. Yeah, it's a problem. Man, that would be hell right there. Having to listen to that so long. Yeah, I would hate that. I would just run away. He's just having his Endless 8 experience. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, did we go past it? But we could end up looping again if we're not careful. You know, like that. Oh, that's even more annoying. Good God. Let's go forward, please. Oh God, make it stop, please. Oh, thank you, Saiki. Because you wouldn't shut up. There probably will. Nendo, block it. Wow. Oh God. No, this is a bad loop. Maybe we should just let it hit Nendo. If he can probably block it. And even if he can't, you know, oh well. It's not a lot of time. This is a rough position to be in. Wow. Hopefully the explosion didn't kill the kid. It really is rough being Saiki, I guess. Again. This is a weird problem to have. Oh, well that sucks. uh Eventually you just gotta let the thing hit the kid and just deal with it. Oh God, we really are going full Endless 8. It's a long day, isn't it? Finally. I think we need a nap now. I will kill you, Nendo. You broke him. I hope you're happy. The Disastrous Life of Teruhashi Kokumi. I would love to see some of that. Was that her as a baby? I mean, it's nice to get some Teruhashi nudes, but I would have preferred her to be a bit older for them, personally. I guess you gotta take what you can get sometimes. And yeah, we get to really see some Teruhashi backstory here. It's cool. Yes, you've been perfect since the day you were born. I already knew that. I had trouble believing it at first, but I eventually understood. Yes, Teruhashi knows what a true perfect girl is like and acts it well. Wow, those suggestions. She's the best. So many Ofus. Okay. I love you so much. Okay, yeah. Just that look on her face as she said that thing. Yeah, let's pass. Yeah, super plain looking because he made it so. Because he blew you off, which is something only a crazy person would ever do. That sounded fun, but let's pass. Yeah, because he's just crazy. Yeah, he just doesn't get it. Gotta track him down. Yeah, that would be troublesome. Very time consuming, I'm sure. Please show me your ultimate beautiful girl technique. Angel breath. That's great. Of course it is. Gotta get the troops together. We'll track him down. Yes, it must be great having such power. Don't joke. I guess so. He's a hard person to find. You know, it didn't go invisible. Yes, I'm well aware. Don't push your luck there, Saiki. She can accidentally touch you. You can do a lot. And yet your life is still disastrous. I know, I get the reasoning, it's just... I feel like anything would be worth dealing with if you got to be with Terahashi. That's why I fundamentally disagree with you. I would accept any price to be with her. That's what I mean, Saiki. You gotta be careful. Don't showboat too much. But yes, I do get the reason why he doesn't want to be with Terahashi, like, on a basic level. I get it, but just any price would be worth it to me. So, because I disagree with him on such a fundamental level there, it's really hard for me to really just empathize with him, because I would never run from her like that. That would just be crazy. I mean, I might do it once just to get her to have an interest in me, but from there on, I would just go full on it. But of course, the difference is I'm in love with Terahashi and he's not, so that's also a big difference. But it's great that we got some Terahashi backstory, I guess. I mean, it didn't tell us much we didn't already know, but... Uh, I like this episode. I really like this episode. I have mixed feelings on the time looping segment, but aside from that, I did really like this episode. Why does she have the kanji for death on her face? Oh, I think I saw a panty shot there. It went by too quickly to tell for sure. Oh, is she sick? Because we better go take care of her if she is. Anyway, that was the 8th episode of Saiki Kusuo no Psy-nan Season 2. And yeah, this was a really good episode. We had a transfer student by the name of Miko, and that's nothing new. We've had transfer students before, you know, Kuboyasu, I think his name was, and, you know, Toritsuka, I think, was a transfer student as well. But yeah, the point is we've had transfer students before, it's not a big deal. However, what made it a big deal was the fact that this one was a girl, a cute girl. And as we all know, that's a pretty big deal. And her name, yeah, like I said, was Miko, and she's not only interesting because she's a cute girl, but she's also a Gyaru, which is, interesting, I mean, they're not my favorite type of, my favorite archetype or anything, but I do like having one of them in a show because they can be pretty fun. But yeah, what makes her even special beyond that is the fact that she has powers, like fortune-telling, aura reading type powers, which is really cool because that means she can do a lot with that. Saiki wasn't too excited about it because that means she could probably tell that he has psychic powers, and that's like what he wants to avoid at all costs, just avoiding that, avoiding attention, avoiding all that stuff pretty much. So he was pretty panicking. But Chiyo had a bit of a fortune reading with her, a bit of a love fortune reading, and her love is not very good. I think it was 2% compatibility with the guy that she currently likes, which I assume we're talking about Kaido there. And just telling her in general that her luck with men is just really bad. She, yeah, just really just took her down there, and she just ran away all sad. It was pretty upsetting for her, it seems like, but I mean, yeah, she hasn't had the best luck with guys. She jumped from one to the other pretty quickly before she kind of settled on Kaido. But and that doesn't seem like it's all that promising so far. But I guess we'll see. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be great. We also had she just read people's auras. Hiro's had a really cool fiery one. You had Kaido, which didn't really have much of one. It was like a squirrel, I think she compared it to. Nendo seemed to have quite an aura, I guess, but just yeah, it's whatever. But the person with the most interesting aura was, of course, Teruhashi. Now, I saw this coming before they brought it up, but yeah, Teruhashi already has an aura that everyone can see. So I thought maybe she would get to see like all of it. Like maybe that aura that we see as the audience is just a small bit. Like auras are supposed to be invisible to normal people, but hers is just so powerful that you get to see a little bit of it kind of leaking out. So that's kind of what I figured. And when she made her comments on Teruhashi's aura, that pretty much more or less confirmed my thoughts. Because yeah, she saw her glorious aura, her huge angelic wings, and it was all just amazing. I think she basically fell in love right then. I think it's safe to say. Because yeah, that was pretty glorious. And the bait and switch, the joke there with Takashi making it seem like he's the one with the aura for a second was kind of funny. I actually believed it for like a second. I was like, nah, there's no way. He's too unimportant of a character. They wouldn't do that. But yeah, then the reveal of Teruhashi behind him was pretty great. I like how that was done. That was pretty cool. And then she felt disgusted by even thinking that could have possibly come from that worthless character. That was all pretty good. And yeah, just in general, I like Miko a lot. She's she's cute. We got to see a pretty good amount of cleavage, which I definitely appreciate. Pretty nice fashion sense, and yeah, she's pretty cool. I like her. I definitely want to see more of her going forward, and I'm sure we will. I hope we do. But yeah, she seems pretty cool. She's full on Gyaru. Even has the tanned skin, so it definitely goes full on with it. And all the the what do you call it? Not glitter. Whatever the little plastic pieces you put on like phones and stuff. She put it all over her crystal ball to the point where she can hardly see it through it. That was pretty funny. But yeah, I enjoy her character. I'm glad that she's finally in the show because obviously we saw her in the opening. We saw I think another blonde girl in the like opening or ED or whatever. So I think that's one more character we got to meet this season. So that's another thing to look forward to. But yeah, pretty happy with what we saw with Miko. I definitely was not disappointed. Definitely liked a lot of what I saw with her. And then we had a scene with the kid, Yuta, whatever his name was. He, I guess he's in the story still. There's not much to say on that, aside from, like, he kind of had it coming because he antagonized those bullies, and he kind of got some words of wisdom from a hallucination that may or may not have been caused by Saiki. I don't know, it did kind of left that vague. But, yeah, Saiki did his best to help. He became a kid, which is apparently a thing he can do. If he can become a cat, so, why wouldn't he be able to become a kid, really? So that's fine, and then just one punch the kid, which did the job, and then the kid just come back with weapons. I guess they're surprisingly hardcore. But I guess that was solved, it was dealt with, so, it's all fine. And then we got the time loop segment, which was interesting, I guess. I don't know, it was just, like, it gave me a bit of a headache again, with just the part where Kaido kept yelling about the pool. Like, that just kept yelling about it over and over and over again. That got kind of annoying pretty quickly, which was the idea. That's why Saiki punched him, because it was that annoying, which that kind of that helped. That helped a little bit. I enjoyed him punching him for that. Even though it really wasn't Kaido's fault, he wasn't trying to say it over and over again, so an argument could be made that he didn't deserve the punch, but I still was happy to see it regardless. So That's where I stand on that. But the real problem was obviously when the kid kept getting hit by the car, and we had to repeat that several thousand times, which may or may not have been an Endless 8 Haruhi reference. But yeah, that was a problem because he had to empty his mind, which is hard to do when you're in that scenario using psychic powers. But I guess if you try something long enough, you could eventually get it right. Recursion kind of. But yeah, we eventually got through that. But yeah, the next scene was probably the highlight of the episode for me, which I'm sure surprises nobody. When that was Terahashi. We kind of got some of her backstory. Got to see her as a, little baby, a little amazing goddess baby. And she grew up elementary school, middle school, high school, just showing what the perfect, amazing, just perfect girl that she is. And how everyone on Earth is just blessed to be anywhere near her at any given time. And how people just flock to her, and she's always busy, dealing with them because she can't be rude to them and tell them to go away, because that's not what a perfect, beautiful, and amazing girl such as herself would do. So, as usual, everyone appreciates Terahashi being part of our lives, and I hope everyone makes sure to give her offerings every day because she definitely deserves it. I mean, do you see how far she goes to make sure everyone's happy? Pretty far. But anyway, yeah, she fell in love with Saiki because he's the first one in her entire life, I'm sure, that actually wanted nothing to do with her. Like, that's not an exaggeration. Like, that is the first time she's ever experienced that, I'm sure. Like, I believe her when she says that. So that got her interested in him. But, he said a reason why he doesn't want to be involved with her, and I've already talked about that, so I won't repeat myself. But she still wants to be with him, so she mobilized the army with her secret technique, the angel breath, whatever she called it, just called them to her, and then used more techniques and just getting them to go after Saiki, which is hard to find a guy that can turn invisible and can fly and can teleport. That's some pretty difficult stuff right there, even if you do have an army at your beck and call. But yeah, we did have a lot of great Terahashi faces and reactions and expressions in this segment, which I definitely thoroughly enjoyed. I also liked, Saiki taunted her and stuff as he was invisible. Not a good idea because if she accidentally touches him slightly, his invisibility gets turned off. So not a smart move, but it was definitely funny, and I definitely liked it. It was great. But yeah. Could you imagine if Terahashi had a sister? Imagine how different things would be. Imagine how horrible that sister's life would be, because she would just be so overshadowed by Terahashi. Like she would probably be just horribly depressed if she had a little sister. The little sister would be depressed, because she would just be yeah, can you imagine that? That would be interesting. But good thing that didn't actually happen, because that poor girl, if that was the case. But yeah, good thing nobody tried to steal Terahashi when she was a baby, because some parents would probably do that. That baby's way better than my baby. Let's switch them. Okay, come home, my baby. It's a little bit dark, I guess, but that would be something somebody would probably consider if there was that amazing of a baby in the hospital where everyone's looking through the glass to see her. But yeah. Hopefully we get a spin-off at some point that just has Terahashi's life. We get to see her in elementary school and middle school and all that. I would love that, dude. I would love that, really. But, probably wouldn't be a thing, but that would be glorious. Let's see, anything else? Not really. It was a pretty good episode. One of the better episodes, I would say. Just a lot of great stuff in here. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.